How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Shredding Diary. This week is for the chapter 7. It's been a while since I checked in with you guys, generally because I felt like week on week when I was doing this, it was getting a bit boring and you're hearing the same stuff like, oh well, you know, this has changed, or there's been this minute little, you know, speck of difference in my body. And I want to leave it a while, so now that when we talk about it, we can see if there's actually any big changes. So first things first, when I did my last video, my weight was 68.6 at the beginning of that video, and then now I am standing at 61.8. So there's been quite a massive jump between the weights, and I personally, seeing myself in the mirror, don't really see the change, so I'm excited to see if you guys can see the change at home. So without further ado, let's jump into some of the progress pictures that we've got here. So we've got me from the last time that we took the pictures and me now. On the front, I'm feeling and looking a lot leaner, but I just still don't feel like I should be where I am now. I really want to be further shredded, and it's just getting to the point where I need to knock down that body fat, and it's a lot more cardio. I did 2 sessions the other day. I went in the morning to do an hour, and then I finished and did half an hour after work. So it's starting to become the final push, because I'm now 2 weeks away from that's it, done, finito, I've finished this cut, and I still don't feel like I'm as shredded as I want to be. So I really need to step up the gas and really get my physique how it is. Now, one thing that I enjoyed this time over in the progress pictures is my back. I've now lifted up, you can see the diaphragm, and I've pulled myself up, and you can see a nice V coming through my back, and you can see a lot more definition in the back itself. Definitely from the first image, obviously that was when I was a bit slobby, and now, you know, this is it when it's starting to cut down, so some big differences, but again, not as shredded as I want to be. And that would be a quick roundup of the progress pictures for us there. So now I'm going to whip my top off and show you a bit of video. Sometimes it looks better on video to just, you know, run through and you can see it instead of I could have been posing or photoshopped or something like that, who knows. So I'm going to whip my top off now for you, and we'll do a couple of uppy downs, and we'll show you how I'm currently standing. So here is shoulders and chest. You can see the back. My lats, even though I worked on them a lot for the past year, they're not as big as I want them to be. And this is kind of how I'm looking down here. So I'm feeling a lot more leaner, definitely so. If we go to the side, you can see, I'm gonna move my arms. There is not really a lot left to me, so it's just the final, you know, sorting it out and trying to get rid of this body fat. The scale says 17% body fat, and I'm not happy with that. I want to be under 10, and I've only got 2 weeks left. So, you know, I can't go on this crazy crash diet, and I'm hoping, you know, it just kind of sorts itself out with the amount of cardio that I'm doing. But, you know, if I was going into a competition, because this is a fake prep for a competition, at this point I'd be shitting myself and probably wouldn't go ahead and compete, because I'm not in the best shape that I could be, and that is honest. There's a few things that I probably did that I shouldn't have done. You know, not cheat meals wise, but, you know, I have went out drinking, I have done other things, or I could have just done more hard work and did a lot more cardio. It felt like we took the gas off way too much, and I was, you know, doing not very intensive cardio for a long time, and now in these last 2 weeks I'm doing really intensive cardio. So there's a few things that I could have done. That was my front. I'll show you my back now as well, just so you can get a brief kind of look at that. So you can see back there for you. It's just, I feel a lot leaner, and when I look at myself now and I can see myself in the viewfinder, I am happy with this, and I need to be you know, kind of thinking I've came a long way. The amount that I bulked on was a lot. So, you know, to get where I am now, it's absolutely great. And don't take it wrong, like I'm not, you know, beating myself up, but when you're in a competitive head state, you got to think, how far can I actually push myself? So there we have it, guys, a quick check-in with you, just to show you the physique and what's going on. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Shredding Diary. Next week I'll be going into a bit more of an intensive diet, as it is my peak week, so my carbohydrates will be cutting back, but I'll run you through that and how that goes next week, because I'm probably going to feel like absolute crap and I'm going to need your guys' support. So with all that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, leave it a like, and if you could comment and subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.